I swear, this is like my 10th time recording this intro because I literally can't talk normally for the life of me. But hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting/responding to your unpopular K-pop opinions, confessions, and etc. I'm keeping this intro short for the sole reason that if it's not, it's gonna be really awkward for everyone involved. So yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. And without further ado, let's get started. So the first opinion is Blackpink is genuinely overrated. I don't know what to tell you, except you should seek professional help. Because this isn't something, like, I've lost hope for our generation. Stand Blackpink and stream Pink Venom. Thank you! Next up is Newjeans is a stan-worthy group coming from a stan. I don't know if that means you stan them. I'll assume it does. 2 words, Minheejin. Maybe like a couple extra words. Cookie. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable standing a group that's feeding, like, the money you're putting into them with, like, streams, views, albums, etc. is going straight to a pedo, basically. Yeah, but, you know, I don't know what to tell you again. Sure. Like, I love the girls, and the music, their music is so, yes, like, everything about them, except for the fact that by supporting them, you are, in turn, supporting someone that problematic. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I understandable? Whatever. Mia might do pretty good solo since she's been getting hate for taking all the lines. So I kind of see where you're coming from. Like, you know, she'll use, like, the clout to ride her onto, like, a successful solo debut, and I guess that could work. You know what? You're probably right. I feel like I agree with this. Like, the popularity she has from getting hated on, you know, people love to hate on pretty successful women, and that's what Mia is. And, you know, I can see this. I agree. So the next opinion reads, Loona should have won Queendom 2 instead of WJSN. Goodness. Okay. You're telling the wrong person. You know, you're telling this to the person that ults Loona and WJSN, but, like, you know, sure. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I have, like, no comments on this. So the next opinion is K-pop shifting is weird. Okay, see, so I don't have a problem with, like, shifting in general. Like, I don't do it, but, you know, if you do that, that's fine. Like, you go, girl. Do whatever you want. I literally don't care. The thing is with K-pop shifting, like, you know, people say they shift for religious reasons, but do you really need to shift and, like, into, like, a, like, DR where you're like, married to all of BTS? Are you doing that for religious purposes? Like, are you doing that for, like, self-betterment? Or, like, because you're feeding into your delusional fantasies you have, like, in your, I don't know, like, CR? I know nothing about this. I've just seen it on my For You page. It just, like, I don't know. I feel like it's about intent, and I feel like, I don't know. It just doesn't, like, sit well with me, but then again, I, like, know very little about this, so yeah, I would say it's definitely, like, iffy. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's very, very, like, delusional K-pop stan energy. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah. The next opinion is stays aren't toxic. Y'all just use that one person to generalize the entire fandom, and it's annoying. I have no clue who this one person is. I'll just say this. I don't think stays, like, as a fandom are toxic the way, like, you know, Mize and Mitzi's are, like, toxic to each other. But the thing is, I've seen, in my personal experience, I just find that, like, stays love to weaponize racism and, like, defend, like, they don't hold stray kids accountable. And this is, like, a generalization. I'm not saying every stay is like this, but just the ones that I've come across. And, like, you know, that's obviously a problem. And I know every fandom is going to have its problems and, like, its bad people. But it's just, like, something I've noticed with, like, stays specifically, but I wouldn't label them toxic, and I definitely don't think they're as toxic as, like, many K-pop stans make them out to be. That's for sure. I Just by Red Velvet is the best song to exist ever. Yes, girls, speak your truth. Like, definitely. Maybe it's not, like, my favorite Red Velvet song, but it's definitely up there. Like, number 2 for sure. But, like, look, you know, slay. The next opinion is I hate when people compare TXT with BTS. Like, they don't even have the same music. Wasn't this a thing we left in, like, 2019? Like, I thought we, as, like, a community, stopped doing this. If people, like, still do this, they should consider deactivating all of their social medias. We don't want to see them or hear them. Y'all are annoying and corny. So this reads, BTS are losing their K-pop attire and it's bugging me. I'm gonna break this down into like 2 responses. Are they losing their K-pop attire? Definitely. Like, I don't think they promote as a K-pop group anymore. Is it bugging me? No, I literally do not care. You know, they go do whatever they want to do, and it couldn't affect me any more or less. Like, you slay, kings. Give us everything. You know, I don't care. They do whatever makes them happy. I'm not an ARMY personally, so I don't have like a reason to have an opinion on this. But yeah, haha. So this says, so many underrated 4th gen groups deserve recognition. And I have one thing to say to this. No more nugudom for GWSN. Free my girls. Thank you. So the next opinion is, not gonna lie, BTS is kind of overrated. Honestly, I don't really like have an opinion on them. Like, if I'm totally honest, I don't really like care about them. Like, not in like a way like I don't dislike them. I just like don't, like, I'm completely neutral on them. So yeah, like, I don't really know what to tell you. I wouldn't say they're overrated or underrated. Like, they have the fame they deserve. Like, they're very hardworking people, I'm sure. I just personally am not like the biggest fan of their more recent music. And I definitely say their recent music gets overhyped, but I think as an artist, they're definitely someone with artistic integrity, and I respect that, you know? I respect the grind. The next opinion is, J Park stans are horrible, and they don't hold them accountable for the shit he has done. And this I agree with, like, wholeheartedly. I know, like, literally in this exact video I said I don't like to generalize fandoms, but, like, I have not come across a single J Park stan that isn't, like, some flesh-eating worm that, like, does not, like, ignores the fact that he's offended the black community, like, on multiple occasions. And I don't know, he just gives me the ick, and so do his stans. And the only people I've really found criticizing him for his actions are people who don't stan him. J Park flopped, and Loona outsold. Next! The next opinion is, K-pop stans don't take racism against Daisies seriously. So I feel like I have the right to comment on this as a Daisy K-pop stan myself. Like, definitely. And, like, just, like, I'm not trying to, you know, be, like, I don't know, but just, like, pulling the first example I think of to, like, prove this point out of my head, like, Wendy obviously mocked black people, and I feel like a majority of K-pop stans know about this, and, you know, y'all are on her ass for it, which, like, you know, I respect. Like, call her out, do what you need to do, but, you know, and then the same people are gonna go around, like, praising Seulgi, calling her queen, when she's offended, she's mocked Hinduism, I'm pretty sure, and that's just, like, you know, are you, like, it's hypocritical, it's weird, and it's unfunny and cringe. Like, I could literally pull a list out of my ass of K-pop artists that have offended Daisy culture. It's, like, it's unavoidable. Everyone has done it. And I'll try to put, like, the list up on the screen right now. But yeah, just hold your face accountable for everything that they've done. Don't just, like, pick and choose, you know, because that's what losers do, and you don't want to be a loser. Trust me. So the next person said, I've got distant from BTS ever since they became a worldwide known band. Like, why are y'all coming to me with the BTS opinions? Because this is really awkward. I don't know what to tell y'all. I guess this is more of a confession. But, like, yeah, you know, it's fine to distance yourself from a group. I feel like, I mean, I, like, did, like, stan BTS at one point. Like, I feel like that was, like, a thing for every K-pop stan. Like, who are you if you haven't done that ever? But, you know, it wasn't, like a big thing. It was just, like, I casually listened to them and then realized that they weren't for me. But, you know, and it happens with a lot of boy groups for me. I feel like I just, like, can't, like, stick with a boy group for very long. I don't know. But, yeah, as long as you don't make that your whole personality and, like, go around, like, go about your life normally. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to get across here, but, like, as long as your personality as, like, a K-pop stan doesn't revolve around the fact that you are an ex-ARMY, I literally do not give a fuck. Like, you do whatever makes you happy. I don't care. So the next I don't even think this is an opinion. This is, like, a statement. Too many toxic ARMYs and blinks. Okay, like, sorry, I guess. Don't know what to tell you. The next opinion reads, the boys don't have toxic fans. Honestly, being an citizen myself, a person who has once ulted NCT too. At this point, boy group fandoms other than like NCT and like armies just like don't faze me. I've seen it all. But yeah, no, Kingdom did things to boy group fandoms, and I wouldn't say they have no toxic fans. It's just that there's very few compared to certain other fandoms and citizens. The next opinion is BTS's old songs were way better than the ones they make now. As I said earlier, I do agree with this statement generally. I find that their old music is like, it appeals more to my musical palette than their newer releases, and you know, that's not a bad thing. I feel like people could feel the other way. It's just that I find that their new releases feel very like, I don't know, they feel very manufactured in a sense, and that's not a bad thing, you know, like they feel very like made for the West rather than like I don't know, doesn't feel organic. I have no idea what I'm saying right now, and it's not like necessarily a bad thing. It's like not an inherently bad thing. I just don't like it. Please don't attack me. XOXO. The next opinion is BTS did not pave the way, no group actually paved the way. Yes, somebody had to say it, and you were the one. Slay. This isn't an attack against BTS, because I find a lot of armies, when you mention the fact that BTS didn't pave the way, they take it as a personal attack, and I promise it's not. It's just that factually, the Hallyu wave did begin in 1990, which would be before K-pop was a thing. So Korean culture was already, you know, integrated into Western media at the time. BTS certainly did have an impact on making K-pop more of a global phenomenon, but saying that they are the sole reason why K-pop is a global phenomenon would be inaccurate, since the way the industry was designed sort of like made that its starting point to make it a global genre. It was never like meant to be just like, it's based in Korea, but that doesn't mean that its impact wasn't meant to be global. And there are many artists, I feel like, that have contributed into making it what it is today. So putting the like spotlight on any single group, whether that's like SHINee, BTS, whoever, it's just like weird. Just don't. Be good and be right. Be correct. The next opinion is being an idol is a job. They can date, marry whoever they want, and you as a fan have no right to judge them. The other part was cut off, unfortunately. This is definitely very, very like true. I respect this opinion very much. Like, I don't know, just don't be delusional. You'll never have a chance with your like faves. You won't. You are a 12-year-old chronically online K-pop stan. You have no chance. Get that in your head. And yeah, it's just weird to gatekeep your idols. They have a life of their own, and if you were a real fan, you would want them to be happy. The final opinion for this video is going to be Tomboy was one of the worst songs of 2022. And you know what? I didn't like Tomboy when it was released. I thought it was corny and weird, and I just didn't vibe with it. But you know, fast forward some time, and I love it. It's so great. Like, yeah, I'll be the tomboy. Da, 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 da. Like, yes, that's my shit. But you know what? It's fine. Not everyone can have taste, and that's okay. I grew, I learned, and maybe one day you'll be able to. Well guys, that's all for today's video. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And keep in mind that everything I said is my opinion and what I think. And as a human being, you better respect it, because that's what Loona would want. And you don't want to make Loona mad. Oh, and one more thing. If I wasn't able to include your submission in today's video, I'm very sorry. As you can see, this video is long, and there were lots of submissions. I might make a part 2 to this video, if y'all want that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye!